What's up, guys? You're watching Boy TV, and we are back with another reaction. Today we'll be reacting to The Living Years by Mike and the Mechanics. This was suggested by a patron, so you know how to check it out. I think this is only my second reaction to Mike and the Mechanics, so I'm interested to see what they have in store. If you are a returning viewer to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It helps out the channel a ton. There are 100,000 of you guys that watch my videos and return to my videos, but over 85% of you guys are not subscribed. I know it can be easy to forget because my videos just pop up. I do the same thing sometimes. If this is your first time to the channel, I am new to the rock genre, exploring the mini classic rabbit holes, having a blast. If you want to join me on that journey, take a second to scroll down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss a video when I post. It helps out the channel tremendously. And if you guys are interested in exclusive content or you want to ensure that I react to your suggestion, definitely consider checking out the Patreon. The link will be in the description. I have tons of reactions to classic songs that got blocked here from YouTube, songs that I know you guys would enjoy. That being said, let's get right into this video.
Every generation blames the one before, and all of their frustrations come beating on your door. I know that I'm a prisoner to all my father held so dear. I know that I'm a hostage to all his hopes and fears. I just wish I could have told him in the living years. Oh, crumpled bits of paper filled with imperfect thoughts, still to conversations. I'm afraid that's all we've got. You say you just don't see it. He says it's perfect sense. You just can't get agreement in this present tense. We all talk a different language, talking in defense. Say it loud. Say it loud. Oh, say clear. You can listen as well as you hear. It's too late. It's too late when we die. Oh, when we die. We don't see eye to eye. Between the present and the past, we only sacrifice the future. It's the bitterness that lasts. So don't yield to the fortunes you sometimes see as fate. It may have a new perspective on a different day. And if you don't give up and don't give in, you may just be okay. Say it loud. Say it clear. Oh, say it clear. You can listen as well as you hear. Because it's too late. When my father passed away, I didn't get to tell him all the things I had to say. Think think I caught his spirit later that same year. I'm sure I heard his echo in my baby's newborn tears. I just wish I could have told him in the living years. So say it, say it, say it loud. Say it clear. Come on, say it clear. You can listen as well as you hear. It's too late. It's too late when we die. It's too late when we die. We don't see eye to eye. Hey, so say it loud. Say it loud. Say it. Come on, say it clear. Don't give up. Don't give in. And don't look back till it's too late.
Man, very powerful song by Mike and the Mechanics. This song carried a lot of weight to it. It had a signature's 80s sound with those synths going the whole time. I enjoyed the keyboard and the drums on this song, and the choir really caught me off guard. These kids singing really added a beautiful element to this song. I like those sections when the intensity kind of kicked up, the drums got up loud, and the riffs came in crazy. It kind of added an emphasis to what he was saying. The lead vocals were solid on this one. He really delivered this one with intent. This is a real anthem. Now let's get into the lyrics. He said, every generation blames the one before, and all of their frustrations come beating on your door. I know that I'm a prisoner to all my father held so dear. I know that I'm a hostage to all his hopes and fears. I just wish I could have told him in the living years. Crumpled bits of paper filled with imperfect thought. Stilted conversations, I'm afraid that's all we've got. You say you just don't see it. He says it's perfect sense. You just can't get agreement in this present tense. We all talk a different language, talking in defense. So man, a lot to break down here. He's talking about intergenerational conflict, each generation blaming the one that came before for the problems that exist currently. And that can be the case sometimes, but change can be made if people want it bad enough. Culture constantly shifts and ebbs and flows. There's generally always a way to make something change. Next, he talks about kind of living in his father's shadow. He said he kind of adopted the fears and hopes of his dad, and he wishes he could have hashed it out with him like before his dad passed. Maybe he wanted to get down to the root of certain like ideologies or like things that were going on or things that happened in his life. His dad instilled a lot of things in him, and he wants to know like where those things came from. But unfortunately, like he says, all he has now are the memories of where those conversations kind of ended off. As he got older, he understands people a bit better, and he sees why some of the conversations may have gotten halted or like, lost along the way, because everybody's dealing with different things. So when a certain topic comes up, people start to get defensive about it because they still have some things that they're holding on to, or things that they're not even aware they're holding on to. So there's kind of a very particular way you have to handle certain conversations when you're getting in and out of like the whys and why nots of like people's behavior. If they feel like you're attacking them, they're gonna shut down and just start to play defense. That's when things kind of get halted or get ugly. The chorus goes, say it loud, say it clear, you can listen as well as you hear. It's too late when we die to admit we don't see eye to eye. So basically saying like we've got to figure these things out with the ones that we love before it's too late. When we wait too long or we're like procrastinating, tragic things like this can happen. No day is promised to anyone. So he and his father had some things that they hadn't dealt with, and then his father ended up passing, and now he just has to hold on to the last conversation they had about it, which probably didn't end off the best. He regrets not being able to get that clarity on whatever subject, they were discussing. Next verse he says, so we open up a quarrel between the present and the past. We only sacrifice the future. It's the bitterness that lasts. So don't yield to the fortunes you sometimes see as fate. It may have a new perspective on a different day. And if you don't give up and don't give in, you may just be okay. Man, some really deep stuff right here. He's saying if you hold on to this stuff and you don't ever clear it up, it's the bitterness that lasts. People avoid certain conversations because they're uncomfortable, or they may bring up, certain feelings, and so they just try to stay away from it. But those bad feelings that you have from it really just hold you back and hold you down. It's better to get things out in the forefront, have a productive conversation about it, so you can release those toxins that you're just keeping inside your body. It's better to be temporarily uncomfortable but have peace in the end, rather than just avoid the conversation altogether because because of what you think the outcome will be. Last verse I'll go over, he says, I wasn't there that morning when my father passed away. I didn't get to tell him all the things I had to say. I think I caught his spirit later that same year. I'm sure I heard his echo in my baby's newborn tears. I just wish I could have told him in the living years. So some really sad stuff here. He's kind of replaying the day of his father's death and him not being there. And more importantly, him not really having that closure on the things that he wanted to discuss with his father. I think he realizes that him and his father were like more alike than they were different, but they never got past whatever disagreement or quarrel that they had. He really wishes they could have hashed it out and they would have had like a better relationship. So this is some really deep stuff. This is a powerful anthem. Great recommendation from you guys. If you guys have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content. And I'll catch you guys on the flip.